The following is a presentation of the WBCB Sports Network.
It's time now for the best high school sports action on 1490 WBCB Levittown, Trenton, and WBCB1490.com. Catch the best games from Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer counties on your home for high school sports, 1490 WBCB.
The regular season is over and the playoffs is upon us as we have round one of District One 6A baseball right here on the WBCB Sports Network between the Boyertown Bears and the Pennsbury Falcons. Hello everybody and welcome to the WBCB Sports Network. Alongside me, Jordan Hirsch, I am Gus Barber, doing the call today for this game between the number 22 seed Boyertown Bears and the number 11 seed Pennsbury Falcons, as we're just upon first pitch as we have the Trentonian pregame. Thank you to all of our sponsors for making today possible. Thank you to the St. Mary Medical Center, McCaffrey Supermarket, BCWSA, Peruzzi Automotive, the Revere Restaurant, Fletcher's Garage, Pines Tavern, Pennsbury Baseball Parents Club, Jammer Doors, DiLorenzo's Pizza in New Falls Road, Trenton Thunder, the Trentonian Puss in Boots Tavern. Thank you to all of our sponsors. Like I said, alongside me, Jordan Hirsch. Jordan, how you doing today?
Gus, I'm doing good. Great to be back with you. Great to be back at Pennsbury, my first game here this season.
Yeah, it's been a while since you and me have been on a call together, but even longer since you've been here at Pennsbury. And, you know, it's been a good season for this Pennsbury Falcons team coming into this game, 15-5 on the year. But even better, 8-1 at home during that record. So they get business done at home as they are going against a Boyertown Bears team that's 8-12 on the year and has a pitcher that does well, just doesn't get a lot of support.
Yeah, they're going to be facing Jonah Mayer today, who's 2-4 with a 1.31 ERA. But, yeah, like you said, Gus, he doesn't get a lot of run support, and his defense this season has not played very well behind him. And in a district playoff game like this, it's really going to come down to execution on both sides. You got to be able to play clean, fundamental baseball. You can't give either of these teams any extra outs because they will make you pay in a playoff game such as this.
Yeah, we talked a little bit before it on hand in our pregame about how this Boyertown Bears team losing 3 of their last 4 and 6 of their last 8 on the season. So a little bit of a downstretch to end the season. On the other hand, Pennsbury, they've won 6 straight coming into the playoffs, playing some of their best baseball on the year. What do you think you're going to see from this Pennsbury Falcons team against this Boyertown team?
If recent history is anything to say, we're going to see a lot of runs from this Pennsbury team. They've scored 48 runs over those last 6 games. They've only allowed 7. They're playing their best baseball at the right time. This is when you want to be clicking on all cylinders. That is in May. They've yet to lose a game this month. They're red hot, and they've got to just go out there and continue to do what they've been doing this month.
Yeah, and talk about that run support for this Pennsbury Falcon team. The run differential for this Falcon team is astounding. 112 runs for and only 60 runs given up. So almost double the amount of runs scored than allowed. So you look at this Pennsbury team, offense is not the problem going out through the year. It's been the pitching, the defense giving extra outs, and you've seen them clean some of these things up. You've seen the pitching start to get a little bit more dominant in the back half of the season, and look how it's paid off, 6 straight.
Yeah, this is not your typical 11 seed. This PA 6A District 1, it's loaded, and for Pennsbury, they're not your normal number 11. They'd probably be number 4 or 5 in many other districts around the state. Mm-hmm. And again, that makes them dangerous. That makes this tournament so good. And they've got to be able to take care of business here today against a Boyertown team that they should be favored against, because if the bracket goes with in terms of the higher seeds winning, this would be their only home game. They've got to take care of business here this afternoon.
Yeah, the winner of this game will take on Downingtown West, the 6th seed in the next round. Looking at some of the rest of the bracket, some local teams, Neshaminy Pennsbury's old foe and somebody who's had Pennsbury numbered twice this year, number 2 seed in the District 1 6A baseball bracket. So you see some success locally. You have Council Rock North, Council Rock South, some little bit of North Penn in there as well. But you look at that Neshaminy team, 14-1 on the year, just absolutely terrific throughout the year. Look at their runs against, 115 runs for and 41 runs against. So record-wise, it says 14-1, but you look at the run differential and things like that, Pennsbury isn't that far away from that Neshaminy team, who is number 2 seed in the whole bracket.
Yeah, and you know that Pennsbury would love to get another crack at Neshaminy. That wouldn't happen, though, until the semifinals. They've just got to be able to take it one game at a time right now.
Yeah, and looking at this Pennsbury team, dealt with a little bit of adversity earlier in the year as one of their star seniors and top of the lineup guys, James Schaefer, went down with a wrist injury and has been out for a little bit. Well, he is back and he is playing shortstop, batting 9th in this game, but still having him back out there in the diamond, in the batting lineup, it goes a long way. So we are going to step aside here, Honor America, and get back to action with First Pitch right here on the WBCB Sports Network.
Think banking hasn't changed? Think again. At Penn Community Bank, we've been helping communities thrive for 150 years, providing the latest financial tools to reach your goals. From our nationally recognized Access Checking that offers the peace of mind of no overdrafts, to student and free Checking Plus options with perks that will make you wonder what you did without them, like early direct deposit, overdraft grace, and Zelle. Penn Community Bank. Here we grow. Learn more at penncommunitybank.com/products.
An injured knee might look pretty simple, but there's a whole person behind that injury. One who misses the feel of his jump shot and spending time with friends on the court. It's not enough just to heal. He needs to get back out there. At Trinity Health, we're here to help you reach your goals. We combine all the knowledge and expertise of a national health system with personalized healthcare that treats the individual behind the injury. Because we see all of you.
You are more than just a heart patient. At St. Mary Medical Center, we get to know you, which can help us diagnose a problem and start treatment faster. Our cardiovascular team offers the latest imaging and device technology, testing, and surgical procedures you'd expect from a national health system, with the personal touch you want from local experts. We know the importance of seeing the person behind the patient. Let us help you live a healthier life.
About 1 in 8 women is going to develop invasive breast cancer during her life, and if you're at risk or want a thorough screening to review your breast health, St. Mary Medical Center provides easy access to resources that can detect and treat breast cancer in its earliest stages. Whether you need mammograms, breast ultrasound, breast MRI, or breast biopsy, our breast center team is here to guide you through every step of your healing journey. Schedule your screening at the Breast Center at St. Mary Medical Center today.
Back here at Vic Napolitano Field as the Pennsbury Falcons take the field as First Pitch is just around the corner. Take a look at this Boyertown Bears starting lineup. Leading off, second baseman Logan Bart. Batting second, right fielder Gavin Trainer. Batting third, shortstop Easton Albert. Batting fourth, catcher Gavin Slaughter. Batting fifth, designated hitter Connor Moyer. Batting sixth, first baseman Randy Winings. Batting seventh, left fielder Luke Hagan. Batting eighth, third baseman Jaden Wizamersky. And batting ninth, center fielder Nick Ellis. And as we said, on the mound for the Boyertown Bears is number 44, Jonah Mayer. And then taking a look at this Pennsbury Falcons defensive alignment. A little bit different from the past couple games. As we said, shortstop James Schaefer coming back from that injury. So you have Connor McCluskey, number 24, on the mound for the Falcons with Tyler Boraski behind the dish. Dylan Hirsch over at first base. Carlton Crane mending second base. James Schaefer at shortstop, like we said, coming back from that injury. Ryan Weber Manning. Jeez Louise, I cannot talk today. Manning, third base over there is Ryan Weber. Left fielder Jordan Zerniak, center fielder Charlie Cordisco, and the right fielder Eric David. So Eric David, you've seen him at a bunch of spots this year. Him going out to right field with James Schaefer coming back to short, and then Ryan Weber moving back to third. So looking like a little bit how earlier in the season was. We got Connor McCloskey on the mound for the Falcons, one of the top pitchers for this Pennsbury Falcons team this year. Pitching for the Falcons a little up and down throughout the year. McCloskey has been one of the steady arms in this rotation for the Falcons. Whenever he went out there, he had a solid outing. So it's fun to see him getting the call today against the Boyertown Bears as McCloskey with the first pitch, and it's low for ball one as we are underway. First pitch at 4:12.
Right on time.
So 1-0 pitch, swung on, fouled, out of play. So the count runs even, 1-1.
Yeah, Boyertown was a little bit late getting here at a pretty far drive.
Stuck in traffic or something. That one painting the black outside corner. So McCluskey gets ahead of the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. McCluskey with the pitch. That one fouled, out of play. Better check your cars because you might get hit.
Pennsbury, another one of these ballparks around the area that has the parking lot very close to the field. You got to be able to. I always park on the far side of those parking lots whenever it's set up like this.
So that elevated fastball just in and out of the mid of Baraski and in for ball 2. So the count runs even, 2-2.
You see Brandt way choked up on that bat, probably 3 or 4 inches. He's got his hands above the knob just trying to make contact.
So Barton able to take that one high, ball 3. So count runs full. Logan Barton, the second baseman for the Boyertown Bears here today. Swung on and missed. That elevated fastball gets Bart swinging, and McCloskey gets the first out and the first strikeout of the day.
That's the pitch that McCloskey was trying to get him on 1-2 and 2-2. Ended up throwing those a little bit above the zone. That one was a nice spot just above the letters. Your eyes light up when you see it, and you just can't get your barrel around to it. Great piece of pitching by McCloskey to get the first out.
Now up to the plate, right fielder number 13, Gavin Trainer. Trainer takes that first one in there for ball 1. Swung on, hit hard up the middle, and it's going to get through. So a 1-out single here for the Boyertown Bears as they have their first hit of the day. So now up to the plate with a runner on, shortstop number 12, Easton Albert. So that first pitch to Albert outside, ball 1. Trainer with a decent lead off at first. Kloski with the pitch. In there, strike 1.
Heavy dose of fastballs early from McCloskey, just trying to get ahead of these hitters. We'll see when he goes and starts to mix in that breaking stuff.
1-1 count, 1 out, 1 man on. Pickoff move over to first, not in time as Trainer able to slide back at first.
It's a nice move, and I think it kind of caught Trainer napping a little bit. He wasn't that far off the bag, but able to dive back in just ahead of the tag.
So another snapback throw over to first, not in time. That one a little bit closer than the first one, though.
No disengagement rule. Let's see if he tries it again. Nope.
Another hit, hard hit, right back off the middle. Diving Schaefer right off the tip of his glove. Runner tries to go to third. Strong throw from Cordisco to third. But Trainer's going to get in there sliding. Albert able to advance up to second. As two runners in scoring position with only one out, as up to the dish, catcher number 25, Gavin Slaughter.
And I think it might be time for McCloskey to start mixing in some of that off-speed and breaking stuff, because now Boyertown starting to hunt those fastballs, and now they've hit two right back where they came from.
So like you said, Jordan, two hard-hit fastballs right up the middle. Perfect timing. That one just barely off the glove of a diving James Schaefer out in short. You'd like to see that hit from him coming back from an injury, especially a wrist injury. You know, planting your hand down when you're diving like that, it couldn't re-injure that. So that first pitch to Slaughter is for a ball, as that one swung on and fouled off his own foot. So 1-1 count.
Yeah, Schaefer's already had to try to dive for two of these baseballs, and three batters in, the uniform has seen better days.
That is for sure. I always like that getting dirty as early as possible.
I feel like it gets you into the kind of mode of the game earlier. You dive down, feels like you're part of the game more.
Exactly. It makes you feel like you're actually doing something. So that 1-1 pitch, off-speed pitch, just catching the top of the zone. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here for Connor McCloskey. McCloskey looking for a big out here, as he has put himself in a little bit of a pickle with 2 runners in scoring position. Off-speed pitch, hit to the left. Weber bobbles it a little bit, so there's not going to be a play at home, but he's able to make the play at first.
And there would have been a close play at the plate. You could hear Coach Pacey yelling for. He wanted him to come home with that, but after that bobble, smart play just to go to first and get the shore out. Got to score to win, so if you're McCloskey out there on the mound, you hold it at 1-0, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
So 2 outs here, but damage has been done as the Bears put 1 up on the score and still have a runner on third with 2 outs. That first pitch in for a strike to DH Connor Moyer. That pitch high out of the zone, 1-1. Here we go. 1-1 pitch, all speed, fouled out of play. Moyer a little late on that all-speed pitch, but just able to put barrel to ball, excuse me. So 1-2 pitch, swung on and missed, struck him out. Connor McCloskey able to get out of the first inning with limited damage done, as the Boyertown Bears leave 1 on, but able to score 1. Falcons looking for the first at-bats. They trail 1-0.
About 1 in 8 women is going to develop invasive breast cancer during her life, and if you're at risk or want a thorough screening to review your breast health, St. Mary Medical Center provides easy access to resources that can detect and treat breast cancer in its earliest stages. Whether you need mammograms, breast ultrasound, breast MRI, or breast biopsy, our breast center team is here to guide you through every step of your healing journey. Schedule your screening at the Breast Center at St. Mary Medical Center today.
Serving great food for decades and still cooking the best stepped-up comfort food in Bucks County is Puss in Boots Tavern, 934 Trenton Road, Fairless Hills. Enjoy the ambience of the Pocono Room with their own private bar or their heated outdoor patio. Daily specials including Taco Tuesday, Comfort Wednesdays featuring their homemade meatloaf, roast pork Thursdays, their fresh seafood festival every Friday, and the Boots traditional hot dog Saturdays. Dollar hot dogs served all day with your choice of chili, cheese, kraut, or onions. Sundays our Cheesesteak Sundays. Daily happy hour, Monday through Friday, 4 to 6 p.m., featuring smash burger sliders for $8. Private parties and on-premise and off-premise catering available. Great for graduation parties. The tradition continues. Great food for the whole family and down-to-earth prices. Puss in Boots Tavern, 934 Trenton Road, Fairless Hills. Well, we go to the bottom of the first. Pennsbury looking for their first at-bats of the game, as you saw in that top of the first half, Boyertown putting good barrel to ball on Connor McCloskey, hitting a couple right up the middle and able to get a run in there.
Yeah, and a good job by McCloskey as well to settle down and hold it to just that one run, because Boyertown looked like they were seeing him pretty well. Those first few batters able to hit 2 singles back up the middle, but McCloskey able to work a couple of strikeouts and now let his boys up at the plate go to work.
Yeah, looking at this Pennsbury lineup, leading off, center fielder Charlie Cordisco, batting second, catcher Tyler Boraski, batting third, first baseman Dylan Hirsch, batting cleanup, left fielder Jordan Zerniak, batting fifth, designated hitter Michael McCora, batting sixth, right fielder Eric David, batting seventh, third baseman Ryan Weber, batting eighth, second baseman Carlton Crane, and batting ninth, shortstop James Schaefer, as they are going to be facing Boyertown Bears pitcher Jonah Mayer. Anna Moyer, I'm going to get mixed up today. Oh, jeez.
And Jonah Mayer, again, like we mentioned, 2-4 with that 1.31 ERA. He's hoping for some better luck in terms of the defense that gets played behind him.
Coming up to the dish, center fielder number 8, Charlie Cordisco. Cordisco taking that first pitch in there, strike one. Looked a little low, but it caught the zone.
We were talking with one of the Boyertown coaches before this game. He said that Mayer had dealt against Springford on a game earlier this season, but 6 errors in the field committed behind him ended up leading to that loss.
Yeah, he said it was a 5-0 loss, with the other team only hitting 3 hits in total with 6 errors. One thing I was always told, you cannot give the other team extra outs or they will make you pay. So 1-1 pitch. Check swing to Charlie Cordisco, as he thought about it, 1-2, but couldn't commit. So 1-2 count here to Charlie Cordisco. He's got a battle. Cordisco, not normally the leadoff hitter for this Falcons team, but with that James Schaefer injury earlier in the year, has been thrusted into the role and has really succeeded so far, as he takes that slider outside, ball 2.
What up, Vader? What up, Disco?
And obviously the leadoff spot, there are certain guys that can succeed in it, and a good job by Cordisco, not expecting to be the leadoff hitter this season and doing a nice job in that spot throughout the year, and he's been rewarded now that Schaefer is back. Coach Pacey sticking with him, leading off.
Yeah, he's liked what he's seen with Cordisco at the leadoff spot, and why can't you? He's got speed, he's got power, he can hit for contact. He is what you want out of a leadoff hitter. So full count here, though, to Cordisco. Payoff pitch to Mayer. Hard hit up the middle. Able to glove it as Albert and make the play over to first. He made that look routine.
Excellent job with the footwork out there at shortstop. Plant make the throw. And yeah, that's not ranging to your left like that. That's not as easy as a play as he made that one look and executed it perfectly to get the first out. And as we were talking about maybe some of the poor defensive play that Boyertown has had, that was a nice play to start out this game.
So now coming up to the plate for the first at-bats of the game, catcher number 7, Tyler Boraski. Boraski first pitch swinging, hard hit, out of play, foul.
What up, 7? What up, 9? What up, 7? What up, 9?
That pitch low, almost in the dirt. It's a 1-1 count.
Dirty balls. It's dusty. Come on, Tyler, go get.
Another good eye there by Tyler Boraski, laying off that off-speed pitch, just barely outside and low, but out of the hand, that thing looks good. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Check swing. Umpire says he didn't go, so a 3-1 count here as Boraski ahead of the count.
Strong hands that time from Boraski not to break the wrists, and a good job holding up, and now in the driver's seat, 3-1.
See if Boraski swings here as he does. High fly ball right field. Trainer in to make the catch, as that's the 2nd out of the inning.
That time could not hold up on the check swing, and 3-1. Obviously, Boraski probably pretty frustrated with himself on that. You get into a good hitter's count, and you just check swing, pop it up.
Yeah, and it looks like it could have possibly, that one could have possibly been ball 4 there. A little bit of a high fastball, but now coming up to the plate, first baseman number 5, Dylan Hirsch. Quick mound visit from Slaughter, the catcher, going to talk to his pitcher. Maybe discuss a little sign of verbiage. The first pitch, slider outside. Mayer trying to command his slider early in this first inning, but not able to get it into the strike zone. As that fastball in there, strike 1. And that is a pitch, though, he has been able to control so far in this first inning. 1-1 count. Outside, ball 2.
Trying to work Dylan Hirsch away so far. All 3 pitches either just a bit outside or catching that outside corner.
Two 2-1 pitch from Mayer. Hard hit up the middle. Diving play. Albert tries to get a glove on it. Just tips off his glove. And it's standing effort there just to even get a glove on it. But Dylan Hirsch able to get a single there. And Pennsbury Falcons with their first base runner of the day. So now up to the dish, number 23, left fielder Jordan Zerniak. Zerniak first pitch swinging, rolls it over to the first base line, and that goes foul. So another Falcon here, first pitch swinging, so they know that maybe one of the earlier pitches they get might be the best one they have.
What up, BBC?
That pitch swung on and fouled back by Zerniak. Zerniak, a Lackawanna College commit for both football and baseball. He's going to be doing it both there.
You don't see many of that in today's day and age. Multi-sport athlete, not just in high school, but in college as well.
Snap back throw to first. Hirsch able to get back in there. O2 pitch outside. Zerniak trying to battle back in this count as he went down to no balls, 2 strikes. Another pickoff move to first. Hirsch able to get back in there.
Come on, baby. Hey, swing here, 2-3. Lead all the way. What up, 2-turn?
1-2 pitch. Swung on, fouled back. Cerniak staying alive.
Way to keep that head in there, Max. You gotta be faster. Now, I agree. Let's go. Doing it. Hey, strike approach. Hey, Jordan.
That pitch swung on, rolled over the right side of second baseman Bart. Pennsbury able to get a hit and a runner on, but nothing after that as we go to the top of the second. Boyertown still leading this thing 1-0, excuse me. Don't forget, if you miss any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian, or online at Trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian. Today's game is being presented by the Pennsbury Parents Club, who asks that you come out this year to support the Falcons and help the Pennsbury baseball team help your community. This message brought to you as a public service by the Pennsbury Baseball Parents Club. Go to the top of the second here. Boyertown still with a 1-0 lead. Leading off here in the bottom of the second, first baseman number 14, Randy Winings. Winings' first pitch swinging as Schaefer not able to fully control that as he backhands it, knocks the ball down, as that's going to be a lead-off single there by Randy Winings.
Schaefer's been unable to make some of these plays here early, and again, not really his fault. Nothing he could do on that one, but you come back, the ball will find you. That's now three of the first 6 batters have hit one where Schaefer's had to try to make a play on it.
Yeah. He is moving left and right early in this game, as with one man on, now up to the plate, left fielder number 9, Luke Hagan. As Hagan fouls that one back and out of play.
Right there, it's out in the field,
So Hagan showing bunt, tries to lay one down as that fouled back. So an 0-2 count here. See if Hagan tries to attempt another bunt.
That one caught a piece of the home plate umpire, Coach Pacey, trying to get in his good graces, coming out, make sure he's okay.
You good? You need a water? You need a snack? Whatever you need to help us out. McCloskey ahead of this count. No balls, 2 strikes. That one just barely missing.
And that was the pitch that McCloskey used to get those 2 strikeouts in the first. Fastball just above the letters. And a good job by Hagan to lay off of it.
So McCloskey with that miss, still ahead of the count though, 1-2. So that one just barely misses low. So after an 0-2 count, Luke Hagan able to battle back 2-2. Snap back throw to first. Wining's able to get back in there. McCloskey was already up to 25 pitches thrown. Going to have to keep an eye on the pitch count, especially in the district playoffs. We have somebody here counting as that one right past the diving glove of James Schaefer as that throw into third. Hard throw. But Weining's able to head first slide in there safely. So the ball just keeps finding James Schaefer as another hard hit ball right back at him, just barely misses his glove. As that's going to be back-to-back singles with another situation for the Falcons. 2 runners in scoring position for Connor McCloskey.
Yeah, Schaefer's got to be thinking, what do I have to do to have an easy play out here? That one I thought might have been his best chance at being able to glove one down, but just hit too hard, gets past that outstretched left arm.
So now up to the plate, third baseman, number 8, Jaden Wizamerski. High off-speed pitch. Big cut there and not able to make any contact. So 1-1 count. Good turnout here for the Pennsbury faithful as you see all the Falcons lined up down the right field line. That pitch swung on high, fly ball, left field. Czerniak is calling it, gets under it, makes the catch, throw comes in. It's not cut off. And Weining's able to score sliding as that throw was closer than I was expecting. Hagan stays put at second as 1 out. The Bears have a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, not much else that Czerniak could have done out there in left field. Perfect throw right on target. And just unable to get the speedy Weinings. He got it's good base running there from him out at third. And now Pennsbury's going to get some bullpen action.
Yeah, now to the plate, center fielder, number 15, Nick Ellis. Ellis shows bunt, tries to lay one down, but that fouled back.
Flame-throwing sophomore Keller Bradley jogging down to the bullpen.
Not surprised Bradley's going into the bullpen. Was a little surprised we didn't see him be the starter, but not surprising he's going to try to get some work here today as he's gone down. Starting to warm up as McCloskey out of this count 0-1. Pickoff move back to second, goes into center field. Hagan thought about advancing, but decides not to as he saw Cordisco running in very quickly to get that ball. So that bunt laid down the third base side. Weber makes the play, barehanded and throws at first and just barely gets the runner.
Man, heck of a play that time by Weber out at third. I thought when that bunt came off the bat, it was going to be dropped into no man's land. You can't have a much better bunt than that, Weber.
Yeah, and Weber with a terrific play, just barehanding it, quickly throwing it to first, a high throw. And a good catch there by Crane to come down on the bag and still make the catch. Bang, bang, real close as head coach for the Bears, Todd Moyer, is going out to talk to the first base umpire.
I think he wants first base and home plate umpire to maybe confer about this. Obviously, every call is so huge in the district playoffs, and especially when runners on the corners, 1 out would be a much more favorable situation. They do uphold the call.
So the call is upheld. Foot never came off the bag as an RBI comes in after that sac fly, and then Nick Ellis dropping down a beautiful bunt, just barely getting out there as coming up to the plate. Number 2, second baseman Logan Barnt. Barnt takes that first one in there, ball 1. Barnt struck out his first at-bat. That one in there for a strike. McCloskey trying to limit the damage as he's now given up a run in both the first and second inning. But the Bears still with a runner on third can try to put a crooked number up. As that pitch in the dirt, ball 2. Barton ahead of the count. 2-1, hitters count. Big cut there, swung on right back into the mitt of Brasky. So 2-2 count here. McCloskey trying to get out of this inning. Two count, 2 outs. That ball fouled out of play. So deuces wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, top of the second. Only 1 man on though. That pitch swung on, got him swinging. So McCloskey getting out another sticky situation here. Boyertown able to put another run up on the board though as they lead this thing 2-0. We'll be back with the bottom of the second here on WBCB.
Do you feel the need for speed and are a car racing fan? Then tune in every Thursday morning at 9:30 a.m. for the Need for Speed Auto Show, hosted by me, America's mechanic, Fred Fletcher. Everything you want to know about our local tracks and races to the NASCAR scene, as well as our area car shows and cruise nights. Brought to you by Fletcher's Garage in Fairless Hills and heard every Thursday morning at 9:30 on WBCB 1490 AM, 107.3 FM, and throughout the world at WBCB1490.com.
Generation Z members and millennials with young families, if you're looking for a great place to dine and watch all your favorite sporting events and can't afford Center City restaurant prices, then settle back at the Pines Tavern in Bristol. This is the place to take your family, including your children, for affordable, top-quality food. Suppers include their homemade meatloaf, pan-seared chicken breast, or their fish and chips, plus other family dinners. The Pines Tavern also has great sandwiches like their South Philly pork or their Angus burgers. Multiple TVs to watch all your favorite sporting events, and check out their Facebook page for live entertainment. The Pines Tavern, here yesterday, here today, and proud to serve the next generation of families at the Fork in the Road at Radcliffe Street in Bristol. Open 7 days from 11:30 a.m., Sundays from noon. Thunder Baseball returns for the 2024 season on Tuesday, June 4th. Catch all the fun and excitement of a Thunder game throughout the summer. For ticket information, visit TrentonThunder.com or call 609-394-3300. So we go to the bottom of the second. Pennsbury still looking for their first run of the game. As leading off here, designated hitter number 18, Michael McCora. McCora takes that first all-speed pitch in there, strike 1. That pitch swung on, slow roller to the second baseman. Quick throw, as that's going to be in the dirt and past the first baseman. The throw down to second is not in time as McCora is able to advance to second on that throwaway.
First error of the game for Boyertown. We talked about it in the pregame. That's something that we were going to have to watch was the Bears play in the field. And now Pennsbury takes advantage. Runner on second, nobody out. And now they got to be able to find a way to drive him in, get a run on the board.
Now to the plate, right fielder number 11, Eric David. A superstar here at Pennsbury. I say that because he is a 3-sport athlete, also a star on the football team and the basketball team. Last year he was the first Falcon in over 50 years to win an SOL championship in 3 different sports in the same year, as David lays that bunt down foul on the first base line. Yeah, won an SOL championship in all 3 years, or all 3 sports in 1 year last year: baseball, football, and basketball. SOL champion.
And I think the craziest part about that story is he was a key factor in all 3 of those. He's not a bench guy on any of those 3 teams.
Yeah, you look at that basketball team, the only one where he probably plays the least amount of time, and he's one of their 6 men and one of their biggest bench contributors for that basketball team when he was on it. So a nod to Eric David.
And Eric David on the basketball court brings the intangibles too, with the energy, both when he's on the court and off the court as well.
You can consider him positionless on the defensive side, as he can do it all on that defensive side of the ball. That pitch in the dirt. 1-1 count goes. Yeah, we've seen a lot of guys come through Pennsbury that have been extremely successful at 2 different sports, but to have the success that Eric David has had at 3 varsity sports is truly one of a kind. That off-speed pitch just catching the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And not only for Eric David is that a pretty cool personal accomplishment as well, but it's just a testament to how good just the sports all around have been here at Pennsbury, where you can have 3 of your main sports win SOLs, and of course Eric David being a part of all 3.
Step off. No throw, though. So Mayer set with his pitch. Oh, speed pitch swung on. Outside slider. As it's going to get in the dirt, so they're going to have to throw down to first. But the strikeout counts as the Bears have their first out of the inning. Now up to the dish. Third baseman, number 1, Ryan Weber. First pitch to Weber, high fly ball, right side, and that's going to go out of play. Mayer set. And the pitch. Swung on, hard hit, right center field. Trainer's going to be able to get under it and make the catch. As Makora was far off the base, had to run back quickly just so he didn't get thrown out there.
Bad luck that time for Weber. That was probably the hardest hit ball for either team. Unfortunately for him, hit right at Trainer out there in right field.
So the runner on second with 2 outs. Second baseman, number 10, Carlton Crane, walks up to the dish for his first swings of the day. First pitch to Crane in the dirt, ball 1. Big cut there by Crane as he's able to just foul that off. So 1-1 count here to Crane. Mayer only up to 30 pitches so far in this game, so pretty good pitch count as he's only given up 1 hit. As that pitch hits the outside corner, so 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Carlton Crane. Crane, only a sophomore on this team. Calls time. Mayer Set, pitch. Just a bit outside. Ball 2. Good eye there by Crane.
All the players on the Bears defense took a step towards the dugout. They wanted that call on the outside corner.
Swung on and fouled off. Crane just able to stay alive. So they're going to give him a second just so he can feel the pain, feel the burn. Two count. Mayer is set in the pitch. Swung on high, fly balls. Second baseman gets under it and makes the catch. So after the leadoff single there by McCora, the Falcons go down 1-2-3. As we go to the top of the third, the Bears still leading it 2-0.
You know, McCaffrey's Food Market is exceptional every day, and they are proud to serve you since 1986. They're a local hometown business. They support your community, whether it's helping flood victims or holding fundraisers for the American Cancer Society or employing our local high school students. McCaffrey's is always there. They have the finest products, prime cuts of meat, a prepared food department where everything is made fresh daily, and also a fresh seafood department. Visit McCaffrey's Food Market near you in Yardley, Newtown, New Hope, Princeton, West Windsor, Gladwin, and Doylestown. They are exceptional every day, and they are local and proud of it.
DiLorenzo's The Berg Pizza, 8919 New Falls Road, Levittown, owned and operated by third-generation family member Tyler DiLorenzo. Tyler uses the exact same recipes that his great-grandparents did back in the 1940s in Trenton's famous Chambersburg section. Try the original Trenton tomato pie or other gourmet pizzas, including their mustard pies. DiLorenzo's The Berg Pizza in Vermilion Square, 8919 New Falls Road. So we go to the top of the third here. Leading off for the Bears, right fielder number 13, Gavin Trainer. As he is first pitch swinging and hits it right out the middle. The exact same thing he did in his first at-bat. A single right up the middle. So deja vu for Gavin Trainer as he's on at first.
Safe to say he's seeing the ball well earlier in this game. That time he wasn't going to wait around. Jumped on a first pitch breaking ball from McCloskey that he left out over the plate and did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Hit that right back where it came from.
Now to the plate, shortstop number 12, Easton Albert. First pitch down low for ball 1. Albert able to hit a single his first at bat and scored, and had Gavin Trainer come all the way around to score. Pickoff move to first. Trainer gets in there. Off speed pitch, tries to get him chasing in the dirt. Albert had none of it. In there, strike one. Good location there by Connor McCloskey.
Come on, E! Come on, E! Come on, E! Come on, Doc.
Another snapback throw to first, not in time.
I've got a feeling McCloskey's going to pick someone off of first today. He's getting close on a lot of these.
That pitch swung on high, fly ball right center field. David able to get under it, make the catch. Throw comes in, runner doesn't advance, so good catch there by Eric David for the first out of the inning. Now up to the plate, catcher number 25, Gavin Slaughter. Swung on off the handle, as that's going to be a shallow fly ball. Schaefer able to come in and make the catch. So 2 quick outs here in the third inning. Now up to the plate, designated hitter number 19, Connor Moyer. Moyer, first pitch swinging and first pitch missing. We have a little Connor on Connor action going on. McCloskey versus Moyer. If only there was a Connor catcher. That pitch swung on high, fly ball, right field. David doesn't have to really move as he's under it and makes the third out of the inning. So after the leadoff single, Connor McCloskey able to sit them down 1-2-3. We go to the bottom of the third. Pennsbury still looking to get their first run of the game.
Need auto service in a hurry? No one offers more service centers than the Peruzzi Automotive Group. More certified trained technicians to get you in and out. Appointments available within 24 hours. All makes and models. PA state inspections and emissions to major work including collision. All located on Route 1 in Fairless Hills. Visit any Peruzzi dealership for fast service. Peruzzi Buick GMC, Peruzzi Nissan, Mitsubishi, or Mazda. And their collision center.
Spring is here, and it's time to view the world through Jammer Doors, a family-owned and operated local business since Babe Ruth started playing for the Yankees in 1920. Today, Jammer Doors continues to swat home run sales, service and installation of garage doors and openers, entry doors, patio doors, and storm doors. Jammer Doors features rain or garage doors, steel or aluminum, and crafted for dependable, long-lasting service. Jammer Doors does their own work and installation using no subcontractors, saving you money. Avoid the big box stores and save with Jammer Doors. Visit their showroom at 2850 Brunswick Pike, Business Route 1 in Lawrenceville, or in the Yardley Grist Mill at 10 North Main Street. And coming soon, their magnificent new showroom on Route 1 opposite the Lawrence Shopping Center. And don't forget, if you miss any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian or online at Trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks and Burlington, Mercer County 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian.
Look at you, Gus, doing that one without even looking at the script.
Yeah, I was just trying to find it so I could mark it off that I did it again. But, yeah, as me and the infamous Mike Warren here on WBCB, we can do like multiple of these reads without even looking. We've done them so many times.
Your challenge should be to do one of the longer ones.
I'm trying. Try
to get that De Lorenzo's down.
Yeah, that De Lorenzo's one or the Puss in Boots one, since I'm always at Puss in Boots. So go to the bottom of the third, leading off here for the Falcons, shortstop number 2, James Schaefer. That first pitch low for ball 1 for Schaefer. Elevated fastball out of the zone, ball 2.
And you know, Gus, I think this is a big inning for the Pennsbury offense. You've got 9, 1, and 2 due up. These guys are going to get their second look at Mayer out there on the mound. For Schaefer, got to try to find a way to lead off and get on and try to set the table for 1, 2, and 3.
Is that one in there? Strike 1, still ahead of the count as Schaefer is. 2 balls, 1 strike, hitters count. Yeah, like you said, Jordan, just try to get on for this leadoff. Is the top of the order. That pitch swung on high, fly ball, left center field. Or I should just say center field, as the wind took that one, curved it back right as Ellis is under it and makes the catch. Easy first out of the inning. So now up to the plate, center fielder number 8, Charlie Cordisco. Cordisco grounded out to the shortstop his last at bat. That first pitch to Cordisco swung on off the end of the bat as it's going to able to drop in there for a hit. So 1 out single here for Charlie Cordisco as the Falcons have a runner. Now to the plate, catcher number 7, Tyler Boraski. Boraski lined out to the right fielder, his first at bat.
Let's go, Ty. Come on, babe. Hey, Ty, what up, kid? Here we go, Sam. Hop on one side. Hop on one side. Got the hand hop. Hand hop. Hop on one side. Go, Ty. Go, Ty.
First pitch swinging to Boraski over to third baseman Wizamurski. So he makes the play over to second, not in time at first. So Wizamurski able to get the lead runner as they have 2 outs here on the Falcons.
And no chance to get to that time. That ball just not hit hard enough. And Colin Kelleher is going to go out to first base and courtesy run for Boraski. Well, so far, Gus, aside from that error last inning that did not come around to score anyways, Boyertown's defense has looked pretty good so far.
Yes, they have. They've been able to make the normal plays and have been able to limit some big plays for the Falcons. So now up to the plate, first baseman number 5, Dylan Hirsch. Step off and look over to first, no throw.
All it takes is one, let's go.
A pitch in the dirt, runner goes, throw down. Shortstop not able to hold on to it, so Boraski able to get in there with a stolen base.
It's a risky play. Actually, Colin Keller, the courtesy runner, risky play by him.
I was just about to say, it's the catcher. There should have been a courtesy runner. So Colin Kelleher with the swiped bag. Thank you, Jordan.
And it was risky from him, too. That ball barely got away from Slaughter behind the plate, and a great read by Kelleher at first base to be able to take second. I even think a good throw in the air, he probably still would have beat that.
So 2-0 count. That off-speed pitch just missing. So 3-0 count here to Dylan Hirsch. Mayer, only the second time today he's had to deal with a base runner on second base. 2 outs, though, hoping to try to strand him there. See if Hirsch has the green light here. 3-0 count. Pitch in there, strike 1. So even if he did have the green light, he didn't take it. So we will never know, Jordan. We will never know.
Got a feeling he did not. That pitch was pretty center cut.
Yeah.
I think that's something that if he was green lighted, he would have been looking for. But 3-1, probably getting the same type of pitch right here.
Come on, man, you got it. Let's go. Come on, man. Something you like attack. Let's go, 5. Get yourself an RBI. Score 1 here. Why not you, 5? Why not you, 5? Why not you, 5? Go get after it. Go get after it. Come on, 5.
3 balls, 1 strike. Mayer set with the pitch. Off-speed pitch in there, strike 2. So after being ahead of the count, 3 balls, no strike, it runs full.
And I was wrong, not a fastball. That was a pretty nasty front door breaking pitch.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
I don't think that's what Hirsch was looking for up there, and it's not what Hirsch was looking for back here either.
No. So full count, pitch, swung on in the dirt, able to get him chasing. Throw down to first, hits the runner. So he's able to go to first and is safe.
Yeah, it's a difficult throw behind the plate for Slaughter. He was off to the right of the line, and that made for a tough angle with his first baseman setting up on the second base side. Trying to throw back across his body and try to get that one around Hirsch. Unable to do so, and now trouble, Jordan Zerniak.
So strikeout, but able to get on base. So 2 runners on, 2 outs. As that throw down to first hits Hirsch right in the back. Step off move back to second. Yeah, in those situations, as the first baseman, you have to direct the catcher if they're going to go inside the baseline or outside the baseline. That's one of those times that first baseman should have yelled outside, outside. Throw it to the outside of the base. As that first pitch swinging to Zerniak rolled over to the second baseman. So even after that weird play at first, the Bears able to get out of it. Still no run scored for the Falcons. We go to the top of the 4th. Still a 2-0 game here on WBCB.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township.
Today's game is being presented by the Pennsbury Parents Baseball Club, who asked you to come out this year to support the Falcons and help the Pennsbury baseball team help your community. This message is brought to you as a public service by the Pennsbury Baseball Parents Club. Thunder Baseball returns for the 2024 season on Tuesday, June 4th. Catch all the fun and excitement of a Thunder game throughout the summer. For ticket information, visit TrentonThunder.com or call 609-394-3300. So we go to the top of the 4th, 7-8-9 for the Bears, as leading off and taking that first pitch for a strike. It's first baseman, number 14, Randy Winings. That pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. Winings laying off that one as that one goes in the dirt. Ball 2. So 2-1 count. That one low, just barely missing the zone. So 3 balls, 1 strike.
Down the right field line, Keller Bradley continuing to get loose.
That hard hit over to the left side. Shortstop James Schaefer able to come up with it. Tries to put everything he has in that throw, but not able to beat out the runner. As there's going to be a leadoff single here for Winings, as Pacey comes up with the mound visit. See if he's going to do a pitching change, as he is. So we're going to have a pitching change here. Connor McCloskey comes out. Looks like Keller Bradley's going to come in. We're going to take a quick step aside and get back to action right here on the WBCB Sports Network.
You are more than just a heart patient. St. Mary Medical Center's teams get to know you, which can help them diagnose a problem and start treatment faster. St. Mary's cardiovascular team offers the latest imaging and device technology, testing and surgical procedures you'd expect from a national health system with the personal touch you want from local experts. They know the importance of seeing the person behind the patient. Let St. Mary help you live a healthier life.
Spring is here, and it's time to view the world through Jammer Doors, a family-owned and operated local business since Babe Ruth started playing for the Yankees in 1920. Today, Jammer Doors continues to swat home run sales, service, and installation of garage doors and openers, entry doors, patio doors, and storm doors. Jammer Doors features rain or garage doors, steel or aluminum, and crafted for dependable, long-lasting service. Jammer Doors does their own work and installation using no subcontractors, saving you money. Avoid the big box stores and save with Jammer Doors. Visit their showroom at 2850 Brunswick Pike, Business Route 1, Lawrenceville, or in the Yardley Gristmill at 10 North Main Street. And coming soon, their magnificent new showroom on Route 1 opposite their Lawrence Shopping Center. Serving great food for decades and still cooking the best stepped-up comfort food in Bucks County is Puss in Boots Tavern, 934 Trenton Road, Fairless Hills. Enjoy the ambiance of the Pocono Room with their own private bar or their heated outdoor patio. Daily specials include Taco Tuesday, Comfort Wednesdays featuring their homemade meatloaf, Roast Pork Thursdays, their Fresh Seafood Festival every Friday, and the Boots Traditional Hot Dog Saturdays. Dollar hot dogs served all day with your choice of chili, cheese, kraut, or onions. Sundays are Cheesesteak Sundays, and they have a daily happy hour Monday through Friday, 4 to 6 p.m. featuring smash burgers, sliders for $8. Puss in Boots Tavern, 934 Trenton Road, Fairless Hills. And don't forget, if you miss any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian or online at Trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week. It's the Trentonian.
Come on.
So now pitching for the Pennsbury Falcons, number 20, Keller Bradley. As that first pitch to left fielder Luke Hagan in there for ball one as he was showing bunt.
Yeah, and Bradley, not an easy guy to try to bunt off of. He'll sit in the 90s with that fastball.
So another pitch inside, so ball two.
I don't think this is really a desperation move from Coach Pacey, but it's certainly a move understanding you're down 2-0, fourth inning of a district playoff game. You want your best arm out there.
Umpire said yes, he did. So strike one. Yeah, and especially with PIAA in the districts, all the pitches and stuff, you don't want to get your arms too tired. So you want to be able to use McCloskey in maybe possibly the next game if they're able to get through this one. But have to get through this one as Hagan shows bunt again and not able to make connection. So 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Be very surprised if he was up there trying to bunt again right here after missing those last 2 and Bradley throwing heat out there on the mound. I think probably a better chance to move that runner over just swinging away.
Never know. Creep under control. Come on, creep under control.
Pick off move the first, now time.
And he was squaring there, and if I'm Bradley, I'm going right back to that fastball down and in that that Hagan's jabbed at and missed twice now.
So he swings there and misses as Keller Bradley is able to get his first strikeout of the day and the first out of the inning.
Yeah, I don't like that decision by Hagan to try to show bunt and then pull it back and try to swing. If you're going to swing against a guy who's throwing in the low to mid 90s, you want to already be in your stance, when he's coming set, because it takes that extra split second to pull it back. And with a guy out there throwing heat, you can't waste much time, obviously, with your setup.
So that pitch in there, ball one to Jaden Wizamurski. In there, strike one, so 1-1 count.
So far from Bradley, 7 pitches, all fastballs. It's no surprise what you're going to get with him. It's just a matter of can you catch up to it. You kind of Patrick Mahomes that one over to first.
It's a weird pickoff move there as he kind of submarines that over to first, like Jordan said. As The bat breaks on that throw. You never ever see that with a metal bat. But contact was made, bat breaks as the out was made at first by Carlton Crane.
That thing's just completely split down on the bottom end of that bat. I've never seen an aluminum bat snap like that.
Never in real time. I've only ever seen videos of that, but seeing that live in person, the noise it made was, you could tell something happened just from the noise off the bat. But roll over to second for the second out as Keller Bradley now 2 outs with a runner on second.
And it sounded like Wisomierski caught that one off the very end of the bat, almost off the cup.
Shows bunt as Ellis lays it down beautifully. Throw over to first as he makes the catch, but the ball hits out of the glove by the runner. As Weining's able to come all the way home after that, as Crane makes the catch, but the runner makes contact with the glove as he runs through first and it pops out of the glove. Wow. Wow. Don't know how you score that one.
I mean, if over at first, if Hirsch was able to hang on to that, probably an out, so I'd go error. It was a really nice bunt that time from Ellis. Placed it kind of perfectly between Baraski and Keller Bradley.
So that pitch to Logan Barton fouled far left field. Runner goes, throw down a second. Beautiful throw by Baraski, but he is able to get in under the tag.
Yeah, perfect one-hop skip down there to Schaefer. That outside fastball almost works as sort of a hybrid pitch out. That throw was so low it almost hit Bradley on the way by while he was ducking underneath it. And yeah, like you said, not much else that Baraski could have done behind home plate with that one.
Beautiful throw there by Baraski. One hopped right up to Schaefer.
Got him.
Snap back throw to second. Got him creeping. So after the stolen base, Bradley able to pick off the runner. And Ellis leading too far off second. Another run, though, does come in for the Bears as the Falcons still down 3-0 now.
Think banking hasn't changed? Think again. At Penn Community Bank, we've been helping communities thrive for 150 years, providing the latest financial tools to reach your goals. From our nationally recognized Access Checking that offers the peace of mind of no overdrafts, to student and free Checking Plus options with perks that will make you wonder what you did without them, like early direct deposit, overdraft grace, and Zelle. Penn Community Bank. Here we grow. Learn more at penncommunitybank.com/products.
Generation Z members and millennials with young families, if you're looking for a great place to dine and watch all your favorite sporting events and can't afford Center City restaurant prices, then settle back at the Pines Tavern in Bristol. This is the place to take your family, including your children, for affordable, top-quality food. Suppers include their homemade meatloaf, pan-seared chicken breast, or their fish and chips, plus other family dinners. The Pines Tavern also has great sandwiches like their South Philly pork and their Angus burgers. Multiple TVs to watch all your favorite sporting events, and check out their Facebook page for live entertainment. The Pines Tavern, here yesterday, here today, and proud to serve the next generation of families at the Fork in the Road at Radcliffe Street in Bristol. Open 7 days from 11:30 a.m., Sundays from noon.
Well, Gus, while we were away, Charlie Cordisco went up to Mercura right before he was about to dig in and said, first pitch fastball, let's get it. Let's see if he's correct.
So intrigued to see if he does get a first pitch fastball. Designated hitter number 18, Michael McCora, does. First pitch to McCora, swinging high, fly ball, right field, as that's going to go out of play.
And it was a first pitch fastball. Mercora put a pretty nice swing on it, just a little bit too late that time. Did make solid contact, though.
And McCora's first time at bat, he led off the second inning like he's doing right now in the fourth, and led off that second inning with a single. So see if he can do the same thing here in the fourth. There's an 0-1 pitch. Swung on high, fly ball, left center field. Ellis goes back and makes the catch. That one looked hard hit, but just dies in the air as Nick Ellis able to track it down and make the first out of the inning.
Not only did he get a first pitch fastball that time, but he got a second pitch fastball as well. Much better swing that time. That didn't have the kind of carry that I thought it would off the bat. Ended up being a pretty routine play that time for Nick Ellis.
So that first pitch high for ball one to right fielder number 11, Eric David. That pitch just outside, ball two.
Home plate umpire kind of flinched on that one, and Slaughter's asking him where it missed. And I think the coaches over in that Boyertown dugout want to know the answer to that question as well. And I don't think they like the answer that they got.
Do not. Big cut there by David. So Coach Moyer got the strike he wanted.
Safe to say David was looking for something else that time. Way late swung at that one as it was making its way into Slaughter's glove.
Off-speed pitch swung on to the third baseman as he's able to make the play over to first. So bang, bang play there by Wizamerski.
And David way late on that fastball the previous pitch. Makes hard contact, but unfortunately for him on that slider, right to the third baseman, Wizamerski.
Now coming up to the plate, third baseman number 1, Ryan Weber. Ryan lined out to the right fielder, his first at-bat in the second inning. First pitch swinging and misses there. Big cut there by Weber.
These Falcons hitters in this inning, they're late on that fastball for the exception of Mercora, who knew that it was coming. His other teammates have not had the same type of approach.
The disgusting off-speed pitch there. It gets Weber chasing. So Mayer ahead of the count. No balls, 2 strikes.
And now if you're Mayer, you can kind of go anywhere you want. He was way late on the fastball and way out in front on the breaking pitch.
No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch swung on. Little blooper into right field as that's going to get down for a hit. So 2-out single here by Ryan Weber. The Falcons are going to have a base runner here.
And that is a fantastic piece of hitting that time by Weber. Way late on the first pitch, way out in front of the second pitch, was able to get a slider down and away. Not a terrible spot on that slider, but he kept his head down on it and just flicked it out and found green grass in right field.
So now up to the plate, second baseman number 10, Carlton Crane. And intriguing to see if Pacey asks him to bunt or anything, as first pitch he doesn't see a bunt. He doesn't see a bunt sign.
Wizamerski is in near the grass over at third, maybe thinking along with you, Gus, but 2 outs, I'd be pretty surprised.
Yeah, I'd be pretty surprised at 2 outs too, but with the speed of Crane, anything is possible.
And so far in this game, credit to Mayer out on the mound. This has been a red-hot Pennsbury offense. 48 runs their last 6 games. He's held them quiet.
Swung on, hit down the left, down the third base line, and it's going to just barely go foul.
This is a Pennsbury team that scored double-digit runs in 3 games out of the 6 during this win streak. They've only got 3 hits so far through the first 3 2/3.
Yeah, Mayer doing an excellent job of limiting this Falcons lineup. That pitch swung on hard. Hard liner out of play. Don't know if it hit a car or not. It might have.
Yeah, let's hope not, because that was a low laser going into that parking lot.
So Crane still battling here. That pitch in the dirt. One-two pitch, Mayer. Just barely misses the zone there. So 2-2 count here to Carlton Crane as Mayer thought he had him rung up there on that last pitch. Swung on, hard hit, right field. But Trainer is able to track it down, get under it, and make the 3rd out of the inning. So after the 2-out single by Ryan Weber, Mayer able to set down the Falcons scoreless yet again as we go to the top of the 5th inning here on WBCB.
An injured knee might look pretty simple, but there's a whole person behind that injury. One who misses the feel of his jump shot and spending time with friends on the court. It's not enough just to heal. He needs to get back out there. At Trinity Health, we're here to help you reach your goals. We combine all the knowledge and expertise of a national health system with personalized healthcare that treats the individual behind the injury. Because we see all of you.
DiLorenzo's The Berg Pizza, 8919 New Falls Road, Levittown, owned and operated by 3rd-generation family member Tyler DiLorenzo. Tyler uses the exact same recipes that his great-grandparents did back in the 1940s in Trenton's famous Chambersburg section. Try the original Trenton tomato pie or other gourmet pizzas, including their mustard pie, soups, fresh salads, hot sandwiches, and homemade pasta dishes, all served in a very safe, clean environment. Eat in or take out, call 215-943-2605. DiLorenzo's The Berg Pizza also does catering for all affairs. And don't forget, Thunder Baseball returns for the 2024 season on Tuesday, June 4th. Catch all the fun and excitement of a Thunder game throughout the summer. For ticket information, visit TrentonThunder.com or call 609-394-3300. Trenton Thunder Baseball, big league features, major league fun. So we go to the top of the 5th here as 1, 2, 3 are up for the Boyertown Bears. Logan Brandt leads this off as he was the batter last inning when the runner was picked off at second. So that first pitch in there to Bart, ball 1. Big swing and miss there, strike 1. That pitch swung on, fouled out of play. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Way down there.
Keller Bradley ahead of the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bart able just to foul this thing off again, staying alive. Bart 0 for 2 on the day with 2 strikeouts. Both of them came swinging. As the Pennsbury great bat boy, Mac Pacey, giving the umpire some fresh new balls. That pitch low. Ball 2. This count runs even. 2-2. Swung on. Yes, he did. So Bradley gets Bart able to strike out for the 3rd time today.
That was a pretty nasty pitch. He's thrown, 16 straight fastballs to start this outing, and then 2-2, he breaks off a wicked slider. Absolutely no chance for Bart on that one, way out in front. And I think that even if the umpire ruled that he didn't go around, that was in there for a called strike anyways.
So now up to the plate, right fielder number 13, Gavin Trainer. Trainer swings at that first one, misses, strike 1. Trainer's 2 for 2 on the day with 2 singles and came all the way around to score in his first at-bat. Put the high heat on that one, but as we said, high heat, it was just a little bit high in the strike zone. 1-1 pitch to Trainer. Swung on high, fly ball. Coming our way, and it's going to go out of play.
Gus, you've done a lot of Pennsbury games over the years. Have you ever had a ball come back and hit the table?
It came very close. It landed, I think it was last year or maybe 2 years ago. A ball landed right in between me and somebody else. I think it was Ben. It landed right between us.
Ben probably made the play.
Ben, of course, scoured away like a girl. Like a little girl.
I hope he's not listening.
I hope he is. 1-2 pitch, high, fly ball. It's going to go out of play. And we don't hear anything, so we don't know if it hit a car or not.
Hopefully that means it
Crash,
didn't.
bang, uh-oh, better call Mako. Yeah, let's hope it didn't hit a car, because my car's over there. When I was a kid, I always wanted to hit a car. Now that I own my own car, that's like the scariest thing. Even if it's not my car, I feel bad.
I always hold my breath when they go into the parking lot.
High fastball, got him chasing. So back-to-back strikeouts here for Bradley in the 5th. Bears 2 down. Now coming up to the plate, shortstop number 12, Easton Albert.
You know, Gus, there's those prototypical, baseball names.
Easton Albert is a pretty good baseball name. There's a whole brand, Easton.
That's the helmets that the Bears are wearing, too, so it all kind of comes full circle for him.
That pitch high and inside, so 2-0 count here to Albert. So another fastball just getting away from Bradley there as it's another high location. So 3 balls, no strikes. Just a bit outside and low for ball 4. So 2 out base runner here for the Bears.
And correct me if I'm wrong, Gus, but I believe that was the first free pass for either team in this game. Both sides have had pretty good pitching and have been able to find the zone.
Yeah, you are right, Jordan. First walk of the day for either team.
And obviously you never want to walk guys, but 2 outs, nobody on. And after Bradley, you don't even really need to pay attention all that much to that runner over at first. Just get the guy at the plate.
So now up to the plate. Catcher number 25, Gavin Slaughter, as he takes that first pitch in there for strike 1. 0-1 pitch, runner goes, throw down by Boraski. It's a good throw and guns the runner. So he didn't get the first one, but he gets that one. A bang, bang throw there by Tyler Boraski. A good pick and scoop there by James Schaefer. 1-2-3 inning goes the Bears as we go to the bottom of the fifth. Falcons trying to come back in this one.
You are more than just a heart patient. At St. Mary Medical Center, we get to know you, which can help us diagnose a problem and start treatment faster. Our cardiovascular team offers the latest imaging and device technology, testing, and surgical procedures you'd expect from a national health system, with the personal touch you want from local experts. We know the importance of seeing the person behind the patient. Let us help you live a healthier life.
Serving great food for decades and still cooking the best stepped-up comfort food in Bucks County. It's Puss in Boots Tavern, 934 Trenton Road, Fairless Hills. Enjoy the ambiance of the poker room with their own private bar or their heated outdoor patio. Daily happy hour Monday through Friday, 4 to 6 p.m., featuring smash burger sliders for $8. Puss in Boots Tavern, 934 Trenton Road, Fairless Hills. Today's game is being presented by the Pennsbury Baseball Parents Club, who asked that you come out this year to support the Falcons and help the Pennsbury baseball team help your community. This message is brought to you as a public service by the Pennsbury Baseball Parents Club. Don't forget, if you miss any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian or online at Trentonian.com. Only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week. It's the Trentonian. So
Hold on to those reads.
Yes, I got some papers flying around on me.
It's a good catch.
I was a catcher, I was a catcher, so I know how to catch.
Not only that, a great job blocking those papers. Don't let anything by you.
Got to get your body in front of it. Got to get your body in front. Well, we go to the bottom of the fifth. Due up for the Falcons, 9-1-2. So leading off here in the fifth, shortstop number 2, James Schaefer.
And while we were in break, Coach Pacey had called his entire team kind of outside the dugout and had sort of a team huddle. His team trailing 3-0 right now, trying to get these guys to fight back over the final few innings of this game.
So show and bunt as Schaefer tries to lay one down, but not able to make connection there. So that pitch in there, strike one. Oh, 1 pitch, tries to check his swing, but hits off his bat, so strike 2.
Aiden Myers heading down the left field line to the bullpen for the Bears. So a chance to go from Mayer to Myers out there on the mound.
That pitch high, fly ball, shallow center field. The shortstop is under it, calls it, and makes the catch. So 1 out here in the 5th inning. Yeah, you got a Meyer, you got a Mayer, you got a Moyer. Got all the...
That's the trifecta.
That's the trifecta here for the Boyertown Bears. So now up to the plate, number 8, center fielder Charlie Cordisco. Cordisco 1 for 2 on the day. Swung on, hard hit, right field. As that one almost gets by Trainer as he kind of misjudged that, had to dive for the ball.
That's a heck of a play by Trainer out there in right field. If that gets by him, Cordisco's probably standing on third right now.
Walking into third easily, but Trainer just barely able to get a glove on that ball. But Cordisco now with his second double of the game as catcher number 7, Tyler Boraski, coming up to the dish. Boraski got on his last at-bat due to a fielder's choice. First pitch looking there as he takes that good eye. Ball one.
Hey, make him come in. Make him come in. Let's go, kid. Come on. Come on, Ty. Come on. Hey, Ty. Come on, Ty.
That pitch swung on, hard hit in the left center gap. Cordisco rounding second, coming into third. He's being waved home as Cordisco is going to be able to score with no throw. An RBI double there for Tyler Boraski. The Falcons are finally on the board.
And so far, whatever Coach Pacey said in that huddle in between innings has worked. A couple of line drive bullets. Great piece of hitting by Boraski, staying through that baseball and finding the left center field gap. And just like that, Pennsbury's got their tying run at the plate.
So a mound visit here by Coach Moyer for the Bears. And like you said, game tying run is coming up to the dish. That's coming up, first baseman number 5, Dylan Hirsch.
And this is the spot in the lineup that you want up if you're the Falcons. Number 3 batter Dylan Hirsch and Zerniak on deck. And you don't have to try to be the hero and tie this game, but if you're able to get Boraski in from second base, that's got to be the next goal. Just continue to chip away. If you can get this to a 1-run game over the final 2 innings with how hot Pennsbury's offense has been, they got to feel pretty good about themselves as they're able to get Boraski 180 feet around.
Yeah, and with Boraski at second, there is only 1 out still on the board, so you have an out to work with here. Maybe try to get Boraski at third with only this 1 out. Then you only need a sacrifice fly, but like you said, Jordan, you want to try to get Hirsch on and get him all the way around and scored. That first pitch to Hirsch high for ball 1.
Here we go. Hey, come in. Hey, 5, what up, kid? Hey, 5.
1-0 pitch, hard hit to the right side. Play made by the second baseman, Bart. Runner is able to advance to third, though, so runner on third with 2 outs as looks like Colin Kelleher is going to come in to courtesy run for Boraski since there's 2 outs on the board.
Yeah, and just unlucky placement that time from Hirsch. Hard hit, but right to Barnt over at second base. Does get the runner over to third, and now pass ball, wild pitch.
Hard hit out of play is from that one by Jordan Zerniak. Zerniak 0 for 2 on the day with 2 ground outs to the second baseman. That pitch in the dirt. Good stop there by Slaughter behind the plate. Using his head, literally.
Yeah, excellent play with the mask that time as that wild pitch almost came to fruition.
1, 2, 3, BU, 2, 3. Hey, 2, 3. Hey, John. Keep your head right on it, baby. Come on now. 1 out. You to the side, 2, 3. Hey, 2, 3. Hey, 2, 3.
So 1-1 count here to Zerniak. Mayer set with the pitch. Swung on high, fly ball. It's going to go out of play again. So 1-2 count here. Mayer with 2 outs. Zerniak runner on third. Who's going to get the better of the other? High fastball. 2-2 the count runs. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Falcons still down by 2. A lot of twos, a lot of twos.
Deuces wild.
Deuces are wild. The Mayor is set with the pitch. Outside, ball 3, so count runs full. Swung on and missed. Jordan Zerniak strikes out swinging as the Falcons able to get one on the board, but they strand one as Mayer able to get out of that. So we go to the top of the 6th. The Bears still leading this thing 3-1. Stay with us right here on the WBCB Sports Network.
About 1 in 8 women is going to develop invasive breast cancer during her life, and if you're at risk or want a thorough screening to review your breast health, St. Mary Medical Center provides easy access to resources that can detect and treat breast cancer in its earliest stages. Whether you need mammograms, breast ultrasound, breast MRI, or breast biopsy, our breast center team is here to guide you through every step of your healing journey. Schedule your screening at the Breast Center at St. Mary Medical Center today.
Generation Z members and millennials with young families, if you're looking for a great place to dine and watch all your favorite sporting events, can't afford Center City restaurant prices, then settle back at the Pines Tavern in Bristol. This is the place to take your family, including your children, for affordable, top-quality food, suppers including their homemade meatloaf, pan-seared chicken breast, or their fish and chips plus other family dinners. The Pines Tavern also has great sandwiches like their South Philly pork or their Angus burgers. Multiple TVs to watch all your favorite sporting events, and check out their Facebook page for live entertainment. The Pines Tavern, here yesterday, here today, and proud to serve the next generations of families at the Fork in the Road at Radcliffe Street in Bristol. Open 7 days from 11:30 a.m. and Sundays from noon. So we go to top of the 6th here. Bears with 4, 5, and 6 up as leading off number 25, catcher Gavin Slaughter. Slaughter was up the bat last inning as Albert was thrown out at second as that first pitch swinging, lined into left field. It's going to get in front of Zerniak, down for a leadoff single.
What do you have for us? That was 29.
So already the 29th pitch here by Keller Bradley. As we're going to have a courtesy runner come in for the Bears, number 3, Beck Babb. We know that for a fact because the coach came over and let us know who the courtesy runner was going to be. Something I never knew I needed before today.
He's the first coach that I've ever had that actually came over and, you know, when he gives us the lineup cards and the team roster, let us know who can we expect to see courtesy.
Well, it makes sense because most teams, they only have really one set person to run for them, so let us know who it is. So coming up to the dish, DH number 19, Connor Moyer, as Moyer's already showing bunt here. See if he can lay it down as he pulls back and takes that one, but it's in there for strike 1. So Bradley with the next pitch, as that one just barely missing there. That one looked good. Looked a little bit better than the first one that was called a strike. 1-1 count. Bradley with the pitch, swung on, caught, throw back to first in time. A beautiful play there by Dylan Hirsch. Makes the catch off the bunt attempt, throws it back to first as the runner was creeping. An excellent double play there.
Yeah, not very often you see that, and a great job at second base as well by Crane to have the wherewithal go over and cover the bag. When you push the bunt like that, you run the risk of it getting popped up, and it stayed in the air just long enough for Hirsch to make that play.
So now coming up to the plate, number 14, first baseman Randy Winings, as he takes that first one in there, ball 1. Yeah, that is a 3-4 double play in the books. That pitch hard hit, swung on, able to glove it as James Schaefer tries to throw over to first. Not able to put much on it, but an excellent job by Schaefer to even get a glove on that ball.
Boy, Schaefer's had a ton of near highlight reel plays in this one. That one probably would have been the best. Ranging to his right and then throwing across his body. A pretty good job even to make that play close over there at first.
So now up to the plate, left fielder number 9, Luke Hagan.
Let's go your way.
Snap back throw over to first, not in time. First pitch low in the dirt, ball 1. Swung on, fouled, first base side. That pitch fouled back out of play into the Little League field. So Bradley ahead of this count now. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the inning. Runner on first. That pitch swung on high. Fly ball is going to go out of play. That pitch just barely missing the zone. Ball 2.
Falcons dugout wanted that one. Looked a bit inside from our vantage point. Bradley trying to get this shutdown inning. Keep the Falcons deficit at just 2.
So hit by pitch there by Bradley.
Coach Pacey making the argument that time that the leg was stuck out by Hagan. Maybe saying that he leaned into that one. I think it's very tough to kind of call it.
Yeah, it's
also
tough to call that one. But nonetheless, 2 runners on with 2 outs here in the top of the 6th for the Bears. That pitch in there, strike 1. So 0-1 count here to Jaden Wizamerski. So Cordisco able to run in, track that ball down, and make the catch. So we go to the bottom of the 6th. The Bears strand a runner there. Boyertown still leading this thing 3-1. Pennsbury down to one of their final at-bats. What?